Hey Blake, what's the best advice you've ever been given on marriage?
I would say probably the best advice I've ever been given on marriage is a church can get another pastor or a business can get another employee, but your wife can't get another husband. Biblically speaking, she is bound to you until God separates you at death. And I think what that really hit me was I should not abdicate that role to have anyone else shepherd my wife, have anyone else be the husband that I'm called to be. So whether that's providing for her, protecting her, asking how she's doing, how I can pray for her, to lead and care for the kids that we're called to shepherd together. I can't give up that role and farm it off to somebody else. And so if I have to leave a job or step down from a pastoral ministry job or say no to even good things and even no to buddies and hanging out with friends in order to spend more quality time with my wife, she comes first. And I just think that kind of she comes first before human relationships, even in the church, has been so helpful for me when I feel divided in my priorities. And so understanding that God can replace me in so many other areas of my life, but he has uniquely given me the great privilege of being the husband of my wife, Julie. And that keeps me grounded. I think another one, I don't know if it was advice, it was more of an exhortation on the day of our wedding. I think it was actually the wedding planner. She was an older lady. And after she told all the guys to get the gum out of their mouth, she told me before I walked out and took my position, she said, I hope today is the least you ever love Julie. And it really stuck with me because I thought, that's interesting. Everyone's thinking the wedding day is kind of like the climax and the apex of your love for your future spouse. And she actually, as one who had been married for many decades, wisely said, may today be the least you ever love your wife, because that was a realistic and more Christian understanding that our love should grow and deepen as the years go on and not wane. And so I just think that kind of attitude of working on your marriage and growing in your love for one another from day one on was super helpful as well. So yeah, the prioritization and the growing in love for one another till God separates us at death. I think those would be the both advice and encouragement that's been helpful for me.